The design you see here is for the northeast of the USA, and it's really quite a large site. The units being used are decimal feet, so if we pick our distance tool and measure from one side of the site to the other, it's some 200 feet across. What I'd like to draw your attention to is the entrance to this property. The designer has specified quite a flowing polyline that divides off a garden bed area to the front of the house. What she's done is provide some extra help for the construction team. You may be able to see that the shape of that, I've exaggerated it by making it a thick line. Sorry, if I pick it, you can see it has a line weight of 0.8 of a millimetre. Or if we went to format and line weights and said we want them read in inches, and we'll apply that, then when we pick that polyline, it's being drawn with a 0.03 inch of a pen. But I digress. Can you see that what's been done is that after a flowing polyline has been drawn, the designer has taken a circle and put a circle in, and then just made sure that by inserting the occasional extra vertex, that the green line delineating the edge of the garden bed can now be dictated by a whole series of circles. And she's put a point marker in the middle of each, so that means one could use the ID option and go to the intersection of one of those point markers. So I'll try that again. ID, the intersection of a marker, and that gives me 98.5, near enough to 52.6. That gives us the X and Y coordinate of the centre of a circle that can be used to define that edge of the garden bed. So it's really useful. To show how that's been done, if we move over here to the right hand side and we take the circle option, and I'll choose 3 points, and I'll say let's start our circle at, say, this point here, and we'll end our circle nearest there. And as we pull away, can you see I can match the existing, let me pan down a little, the existing curve I can match fairly well, but not precisely. So as I come in here, all I need do is maybe insert an extra vertex here and just move that one along and move that one to that point there, this vertex to there, and pan across, move that vertex, so I can move them and add them as needed, and I'll unselect. So now we have a new circle, and the curving polyline that delineates the garden bed edge, we can easily put a marker in that. Just use dimension and center mark, pick the circle, and in goes the marker, so we can find the ID of that value. And we certainly click here, and we can just read the radius of that circle. 14.9 will give the construction team the ability to do that. I've filled in this circle, put a fill on it, and clearly you would not do that in the case of information for the construction team. So I'd be inclined to put those circles or on a construction layer so they can be removed at will, and I'd be inclined to create a new little table showing circle number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and give the center point and radius of the arc. It just helps construction teams execute a design easily